Welcome back to WhatWhereVacay. I'm here with my co-host. Today we're talking about Vietnam Budget Travel Guide from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City.
I'm so excited about this one. I've heard Vietnam is one of the best values in Southeast Asia right now.
It absolutely is. You can do this entire trip comfortably on $50 to $80 a day per person, including accommodation, transport, meals, and activities. And if you travel simply, you can do it for even less.
$50 to $80? That's incredible. What makes Vietnam such good value compared to other places in Asia?
Well, it's a massive country, over 1,600 kilometers from north to south. You get ancient temples, dramatic limestone landscapes, UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and over 1,000 kilometers of coastline. The food alone justifies the entire trip.
Okay, so what's the route that people typically follow?
The classic itinerary runs from Hanoi in the north to Ho Chi Minh City in the south. Most travelers spend 2 to 4 weeks, though a month is ideal if you want to go at a relaxed pace. The Reunification Express train connects the whole country, and budget flights make it easy to skip less interesting stretches.
Walk me through what a solid 2 or 3 week itinerary looks like.
You'd start with 3 days in Hanoi. The Old Quarter is this incredible 36-street labyrinth, each street historically named for whatever trade happened there. Hon Kim Lake is right in the center, perfect for morning Tai Chi and evening street food.
Speaking of food, I know Hanoi has a serious food scene.
Unreal. Bun cha, which is grilled pork and vermicelli noodles, pho bo, that's beef noodle soup, bon quan, steamed rice rolls, and cha sie, turmeric fish with dill. These are all Hanoi originals, and you're spending $1 to $3 per dish at local spots.
$1 to $3 for a real meal like that?
Exactly. After Hanoi, most people do a cruise in Ha Long Bay. That's 2 or 3 nights on the water, seeing these dramatic limestone karst formations. You can get a budget boat for $100 to $130 for 2 nights, all meals included.
What's the difference between a budget and a mid-range cruise?
The mid-range, around $200 to $300, gives you better food, smaller boats, and more engaging guides. If Ha Long Bay is a priority, it's worth the upgrade.
Then where do you go next?
Ninh Vinh next, quieter inland karst landscape with temples and opportunities for bike rides. Then Hue, which was the imperial capital under the Nguyen dynasty. There's this massive walled citadel modeled on the Forbidden City in Beijing, and royal tombs scattered outside the city.
And the food in Hue?
Hue is one of Vietnam's great food cities. The royal court developed an elaborate culinary tradition that's completely distinctive. Bun bo Hue is a spicy beef noodle soup, different from pho, and many people say it's better. Bon Coi are crispy savory crepes, and Com Hen is tiny clams on cold rice with a dozen condiments.
I'm getting hungry just listening. What's next on the itinerary?
Hoi An is the real highlight. It's a UNESCO World Heritage ancient trading town with Japanese-influenced architecture and lanterns everywhere. It's genuinely atmospheric in the early morning and evening when the day trippers leave.
What makes Hoi An special beyond just the scenery?
It's one of the best places in Southeast Asia for made-to-measure clothing. Tailors are skilled, fast, 24 to 48 hours for most garments, and affordable. There are also excellent cooking classes. A morning market trip plus a 4-hour class costs about $35 to $50. And there are beaches nearby, and Bang Beach and Qua Dai Beach are both within cycling distance.
So it's a perfect base then?
Perfect. And finally, Ho Chi Minh City, locals still call it Saigon, is relentless, loud, and energetic. The War Remnants Museum is essential. You also have day trip options to the Siu Chi tunnels or the Mekong Delta. The food is incredibly diverse. Banh mi, French-influenced baguette sandwiches, Hue Tu Southern noodle soup, Cia Phi Sua Da, Vietnamese iced coffee with condensed milk, and Com Tam, broken rice with grilled pork.
How do you actually get between all these places?
You've got options. The Reunification Express train is scenic for shorter segments. Budget flights cost as little as $20 to $50 if you book in advance. Sleeper buses connect tourist cities overnight, and open bus tickets let you stop along the route for $30 to $50 total. If you're an experienced rider, you can rent a motorbike for the whole journey, around $100 to $200.
And where do you sleep at night?
Hostel dorms run $5 to $12 a night. Budget private rooms are $15 to $30. If you want more comfort, mid-range hotels with aircon and a pool are $35 to $80.
This really does sound like the trip of a lifetime without breaking the bank.
It really is. Best time to visit is February to April for the Central Coast and South, November to April for the North. Most European and Australian citizens get a 45-day e-visa on arrival.
I'm definitely adding Vietnam to my list after this.
Read the full guide at WhatWhereVacay.com and don't forget to subscribe for more.